Marissa from the Neon Tea Party here. Welcome to video 2 of our 4-part Pom Pom and Tassel DIY series. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make 4 pattern pom pom techniques: striped, color blocked, sprinkled, and speckled. You can use these techniques to create not only these fun patterns, but also designs such as evil eyes and fruit. Be sure to watch the first video in this series, How to Make Pom-Poms, to learn basic pom-pom making techniques. If you've already watched that video, perfect. Let's get started. You'll need yarn in a variety of colors, a loom tool, strong string such as embroidery floss, a trim guide, a sharp scissor, a bowl or placemat, and a pen and paper. Creating pattern pom-poms is all about color placement on your loom. You can line colors up next to one another, layer them, or add them at the same time, all resulting in playful patterns and designs. First, I'll demonstrate how to make striped pom-poms. Before you begin wrapping your yarn around your loom, decide how many stripes you want your pom-pom to have. For this example, I'm going to use 5 colors. You want to divide the total number of revolutions by the number of colors you're using. In this case, I'm going to divide 150 total revolutions by 5, so that's 30 revolutions of each color. We're going to make 5 blocks of color side by side to create our striped effect. I'm going to start with my first color, which I'll wrap closest to the base. Instead of using the notches for this pom-pom, I'm going to lay my tails flat on the loom and simply wrap over them, which will secure the yarn in place. I'm using both tails of my yarn at the same time, so I'll only wrap 15 times to achieve 30 total revolutions. Once I get to the 15th revolution, I trim the yarn and tuck the tails underneath the wrapped yarn to secure them. You'll repeat this process 4 more times, wrapping each color one at a time and leaving room for your remaining colors as you go. As you trim your striped pom-pom, you can move individual fibers to ensure those stripes don't become zigzags. And there we have a striped pom-pom. You can use this exact process to make evil eye pom-poms as well. Just adjust the number of revolutions to change up the color ratio. For this evil eye, I did 5 black, 30 light blue, 40 white, and 80 dark blue. Next, I'll show you how to color block your pom-poms. Color blocking is similar to making stripes because in both cases, you're wrapping colors in chunks. With color blocking, instead of creating just a straight line of different colors, you'll layer chunks of color next to each other and on top of each other. You can create an intentional pattern or just have fun layering different colors in different amounts. If you want to be sure you're wrapping a specific number of revolutions, you can use your pen and paper to keep count, or you can just keep wrapping different colors until you have a nice fat yarn bundle. And there you have a color-blocked pom-pom. Pretty cool, right? This is one of my favorite pom-pom patterns to use. I find the colors really pop this way and the finished product looks super impressive. Next, we'll move on to sprinkled pom-poms. Sprinkled pom-poms are the easiest and fastest of all the pattern poms. You basically wrap all your colors at the same time, creating evenly dispersed colors that look like sprinkles. Start off by choosing your colors and dividing the number of colors you're using by the total number of revolutions you want. I'm using 4 colors, so I'll divide 150 by 4 and round up to the nearest number, so that's 38 total revolutions. In this case, I'm just using 1 strand of each color since I'm already wrapping 4 colors at once. From here, proceed to make a regular pom-pom. Voila! Super easy, and it looks so cute with all these colors. These would be so fun to decorate gifts or to make a garland for a kid's birthday party. Last, I'll show you how to make a speckled pom-pom. The difference between sprinkled pom-poms and speckled pom-poms are that the colors in the sprinkled pom-poms are evenly dispersed, whereas speckled pom-poms have a base color with flecks of other colors throughout. You can almost do whatever you like in terms of color placement, but I'll give you a recommended method to help you get started with this type of pattern. You'll definitely want your pen and paper for this pattern if you're keeping count of revolutions. In this case, I'm going to aim for approximately 150 revolutions. We're going to layer our yarn alternating between a solid base color, then a few wraps of speckle color, then base color, then speckles, and so on. I'm going to double up my yarn for my base color and wrap 10 times, totaling 20 revolutions. The base color should go across the surface of the loom. Next, take one of your speckle colors and wrap 4 to 6 revolutions spread out across your base color. If you want larger chunks of color, you can wrap those revolutions next to each other. It's totally up to you. Next, you'll add 20 more revolutions of the base color on top of the speckles, then 4 to 6 total revolutions of speckles on top of that, and so on. For this pattern, you'll have 6 total layers of base color and 6 total layers of speckles to get about 150 total revolutions. And there you go. This method is definitely a little more time consuming, but I think the result is totally worth it. These pom-poms are so much fun and the pattern is super playful. I encourage you to play off of this method and experiment making your own speckled patterns. All of these methods can be combined to create fun patterns and designs. Sprinkles plus speckles create fun fruits such as pineapples and watermelon. Color blocking and sprinkles makes a crazy cool color explosion. Don't be afraid to experiment with color placement. That's so much of the fun of making pom-poms. Now that you're a pom-pom master, it's time to tassel. Be sure to watch video 3 to learn how.